of Tuskegee. This is the City of Tuskegee grant announcement. And what this is, the United States Department of Health and Human Services Office of Minority Health, advancing health literacy to enhance equitable community responses to COVID-19 in Alabama and the Black Belt. And I will serve as your facilitator, and also our company serves as the project consultant working along with the City of Tuskegee and working with this mayor, but you'll hear a little bit more about us later on in the agenda. But first thing we want to do is make sure we follow the agenda as we have listed, and we will have a welcome and remarks from the Honorable Mayor Lawrence Haygood of the City of Tuskegee.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I want to welcome everyone here this morning. We always like to say it's a great day in the City of Tuskegee and all of Macon County. It's particularly a great day because of all of our partners here with us today and the opportunity that we are receiving to administer this grant on behalf of the City of Tuskegee, 5 counties, and about 13 other cities in the rural Black Belt. It's an opportunity to improve the health literacy and response rate to COVID-19 in our area. We're particularly pleased and thankful to the Biden administration, Congressman Mike Rogers' office, Congresswoman Terry Sewell's office will be working in some of her counties in terms of the joint effort that was brought together. I think the key thing to strengthen this grant is we work with Tri-Stats, William Scott and his team. We work with our major partner, Tuskegee University, which will do research and help us put together data, give us directions about how to carry out this grant and be most effective. We're working with the Macon County Health Care Authority here in Tuskegee, Macon County. We're working with TAHEC, Tuskegee Area Health Education Center from the VA. So we have numerous partners that are working with us on this. We're working with Tuskegee University Cooperative Extension Program, which has agents in each one of these counties and cities. So as you see, we put together a tremendous team to try to address a very critical issue in our community, in our state, and our nation. We thank the Biden administration for this grant. We were one of 3 to receive it in the state of Alabama. The City of Montgomery received the urban grant. The City of Fort Deposit, with other partners, received a rural grant as we did. The City of Tuskegee received a rural-based grant. So we look forward to carrying this out on behalf of our citizens, to improving our health and our responses to health, not only in responses to COVID-19, but things such as diabetes, hypertension, and other things that normally plague our community. We need to get our community in better health condition, better health choices, better health eating. But we also need to be prepared to fight this whole situation with COVID-19 and the variants that are developing as a result of that. We need to try to curb the growth that's occurring that we see in other areas throughout the United States and throughout Alabama, and it's something we don't want to hesitate on. So as much good information that we can get out, working with our partners in these communities and with the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors, we will be trying to push out good information and give people a greater comfort level for taking the vaccine, for sharing information with others from their areas, with their citizens, with young people, with the churches, whoever can share good information about improving our health. That's the key to this grant. So we're particularly excited that we have come together as a collective of organizations that are a true partnership to carry this out. We look forward to what's ahead for us. There are a lot of requirements in this grant, but we know we can fulfill them. And we have great expectations over the next 2 years to really improve the services that we provide along with our partners to the citizens of our various cities, our various counties in this part of Alabama. So I say thank you to each one of you as one of our partners. We look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to working with you. And we look forward to working with the state of Alabama. Thank you, and look forward to welcome again to the City of Tuskegee, Alabama.
Thank you, Mayor Haygood, for those wonderful words of, just encouragement and also setting the tone for everything that's going on here with this wonderful grant and programs overall. Next, we'll hear remarks from the office of Congresswoman Terry A. Sewell. She was unable to be with us today, but she sent her district director, Ms. Melinda Williams. Come forward, Ms. Williams.
Thank you, William. My name is Melinda Williams, and I am the district director for Congresswoman Terry Sewell, who proudly serves the 7th Congressional District. Tuskegee is district, our county, but we are so excited to have worked with our colleague, the Congresswoman's colleague, Congressman Mike Rogers, and the partners that are here. COVID has taught us a lot, and that is that there's a big disparity in healthcare. Programs and funding like this will only help us to become healthier, to remain healthy, to create an active lifestyle of being health conscious. I'm glad to be here today. Good to see all of our elected officials, those that are in our district, representatives from the governor's office. We're glad to be here. But again, this is a great place to be today here in Tuskegee as we all continue to encourage our fellow citizens to become vaccinated. If you think about vaccines, you think about healthcare disparities, and you think about those that affect communities of color. One that I think about often is sickle cell anemia. If there was a cure for sickle cell, if there was something for sickle cell that was brought out today or tomorrow, your family members that have struggled with sickle cell, would you encourage them to take part in it, to get that access? I would. Let's encourage, not just for those of us who have been vaccinated against this COVID-19 that has affected everyone, but let's encourage our friends, our family, our church members to get vaccinated, because it'll only allow us to continue to crush this virus. Again, it's great to be here. On behalf of Congresswoman Terry Sewell, we bring you greetings.
Congressman Mike Rogers was unable to be with us today, similar to Congresswoman Terry Sewell, where they're working hard in Washington, D.C. towards helping to bring more resources to the area. And their representative was unable to be with us today, but they did just send their support for everything that's been going on and just continue to support to make sure that this grant is effective with everything that's going on with it throughout the 5-county area that's in the target area. Next thing we want to actually acknowledge that we have is Teresa Smiley, that's representing the Governor's Office of Minority Affairs. We see she's sitting in the audience, just showing that the Governor's support of everything that's going on and how this fund is really going to help. So we're glad to see you here. Thank you so much. Next, we want to get remarks from Tuskegee University President or a representative, if not in place, but also we have project spokesperson that is representing Tuskegee University. We have Dr. Yates and Dr. Webb that will be coming forward. They also bring greetings for the university, but to just see that they are a tremendous partner with this grant as a whole. Come forward, please.
So thank you very much. We do bring greetings and support on behalf of our President, Interim President, Dr. Charlotte Moore. She sends her regards that she couldn't be here today, but she's extremely supportive of the efforts that the city is taking to address health literacy, health disparities, and the mistrust associated with the vaccine rollout in our communities. Again, we're extremely pleased to partner or continue our partnership, or not even continue, but strengthen the relationship that we've established, particularly over this COVID pandemic, during this COVID pandemic time, that the Tuskegee can provide not only, as we talked about, statistical support, encouraging information, but also expertise. And if you can see, we have a number of experts that are standing behind me, which will give remarks in a second, that we will be able there to provide a confidence to the community and answer the questions so that people can make informed decisions about their individual health and their families and communities. Dr. Webb?
Good morning. As Dr. Yates has said, our mission really is to try and strengthen the public health issues that prevail in our communities. And certainly as a team of experts, we would like to offer our services, in support of, Macon County, the City of Tuskegee, and Alabama in general. And so therefore we have harnessed our resources in such a way that we can support this particular grant, because we do believe that it has, serious implications and advantages for the people of this region and also from this state. And so we are very excited to actually join in partnership with the city and with all of you, other partners, so that we can make this a reality. Thank you.
Dr. Shorter.
Good morning. I want to join my other colleagues colleagues in showing how happy we are to be the partner to these outstanding opportunity to support the health and wellness of our people at Tuskegee. As a bioethicist, I talk about life, full life, that includes outstanding health and wellness. Through that, I am in this fully with you as a partner, as a member of the Tuskegee University Center for Biomedical Research. We're going to do all that we can, Mayor, to support all of us as a family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those wonderful comments. And as you see, the whole focus of this is about partnerships and working as a team. When we work as a team, we can win. Next thing, we wanted to make sure we have introductions of our community partners that play a major part as it relates to this grant and how it's going to be implemented on the ground. First, we'll have 2-minute remarks from each one of our partners. Is that we have the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors, we have Executive Director, Ms. Vicki, former Mayor Vicki Moore, and in the absence of President Mayor Jason Ward, she will be bringing just greetings from the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors. And next, we'll have the Macon County Commission representative come forward, please.
First, I would like to say good morning again to the Honorable Mayor Haygood and to Mayor Scott for all of your hard working and dedication. Just know that we appreciate you so much. On yesterday, the president of the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors and I met in Montgomery referenced this press release also in addition to discussing COVID. On yesterday's conference call, it was quite devastating with Dr. McIntyre shared with us where we are in the state of Alabama reference COVID. And we know for sure that the numbers are now declining, so we're going in the opposite direction. So on behalf of the president of Mayor Jason Ward, he wanted me to share this message with our group today. And I think we've had questions about who the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors is, so I will just touch base on that as well. The Alabama Conference of Black Mayors was created to strengthen member mayors, and the ACBM's mission is to advocate and promote high quality health. And since 1974, the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors has been doing just that. As executive director, our organization is proud to partner with you, Mayor Haygood, and the City of Tuskegee, and also our member mayors in the fight against COVID. This grant will ensure that vulnerable communities receive necessary resources, training, and support to address COVID and other disparities. Funds will also be used to fight this urgent threat to public health that we're dealing with at this present time. And we're asking you to please share our message. Health and misinformation that has been shared is an urgent threat to public health. On yesterday, we discussed this with Dr. McIntyre, that this threat to public health with this misinformation that's going out is causing so many problems. Preventing and addressing health misinformation is a major priority for the ACBM. The ACBM will continue to advocate for funding. We want to be clear on one thing from our meeting on yesterday so that everyone is clear where the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors stand. The Alabama Conference of Black Mayors strongly support CDC. We strongly support CDC, and we also support ADC. So at our meeting this afternoon, Mayor Haygood, we will just pass a resolution in support of Alabama Department of Public Health that's going through so many changes and challenges right now. So we're asking you all to please support us. Last but not least, Mayor Scott, this grant was drafted, and when you drafted this grant, it had the vulnerable communities involved. So just know that on behalf of the conference, we appreciate you and your service to the conference. So again, on behalf of the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors, we thank you and God bless you. Now, Haygood, I had it all to you. Thank you.
Thank you so so much, Mayor Moore, for those comments from the Alabama Conference of Black Mayors. Want to make sure that we have if anybody is driving a silver Impala, you actually park in the position of the city manager, and I need you to actually move. The tag number is 8AD46, I think it is 14, but it's a silver Impala that's parked right out here if you're driving a silver Impala. Just please just get a chance to move your car so that the city manager can be a part in this position. Thank you so much. Next thing is that we wanted to have, I see we don't have a representative from Macon County Commission, Commissioner Maxwell. I know that he's been very supportive of everything. Do we have a representative first? I want to make sure, all right. But we know that Commissioner Maxwell has been very supportive of everything, working along with this project. And like I said, as we continue to move forward, I know you'll hear a lot of great things from him to see ways we can implement it throughout Macon County. Next thing, we wanted to have a representative come forward from Tuskegee Area Health Education Center. Do we have a representative here? Okay, thank that partner there. Next we have, we're gonna bring forward Tuskegee University Cooperative Extension Program. We have two representatives who are gonna come forward and bring greetings, but they're gonna play a vital role with this grant. Come forward, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Karen Craig with Tuskegee University Cooperative Extension, along with my colleague, Ms. Katrina Hoffman, who is one of our extension agents based here in Macon County. We are more than pleased to take a significant role in this partnership. As Mayor Haygood mentioned earlier, we have established offices throughout the Black Belt counties of Alabama. And so we have agents on the ground already who work in these communities in each one of the areas included in the grants. So we look to take that existing partnership with our county communities and also integrate this project with our existing projects to bring about a new, I don't want to say reckoning, but a new excitement about health literacy and making sure that our communities continue to understand COVID implications and other health disparities and health issues in rural areas. Hats off to our colleagues in the research area. We rely on them heavily. A part of Extension's mission is to take research-based information out to the community, going back to the Jessup Wagon, Thomas Monroe Campbell, and all of that. We've been established. We are the oldest cooperative extension program in the nation, in case you guys didn't know that. And Thomas Monroe Campbell was actually appointed right there on campus in 1906. So I will turn it over again for a few words. Ms. Katrina Hoffman, she's located here in Macon County, so she is our essential person for this project that will represent our county agents. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gregg. Again, my name is Katrina Hoffman, and I work very heavily with Montgomery and Macon County as a family consumer science agent. And we are so pleased to be working or be a part of this program because, as Ms. Craig stated and others before me, we have the resources and access to these nutrition sites, to these town hall meetings, to these other facilities where we can actually get crowds of people there and begin to break down some of these myths and actually give people the knowledge and information that they need to know about in relation to COVID-19 and the purpose of its vaccination. So again, we are so pleased to be here to partner with you all. I mean, we're so excited. I've already began telling some of my colleagues about it that are in these cities and counties that we will be working with, and we look forward to doing the research with you all. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for those wonderful comments. Next we have Representative Ms. Frazier with the Macon County Healthcare Authority. Come on down.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to first thank Mayor Haygood and his team for the fantastic work that they're doing, and I'm excited about all of the partners that we have going forward in this project. Macon County Healthcare Authority has been excited about all the work that is happening. We've worked with the COVID-19 task force in Macon County. The authority has provided several sites for testing and vaccination. So we look forward to developing our next arm of this project, and that is practically going door to door in Macon County to assess the ability of each family, whether they have been vaccinated, what their deterrent is if they have not, and to work with them to move forward. Not only to get vaccinated, but we want to increase the testing in the area as well. And we look forward to this literacy and development to do that. Again, we are excited to be on board. We're excited to be strengthening our partnership with the City of Tuskegee. And thank you so much this morning.
Thank you so much for that. As like you see, like we keep saying, the theme is partnership. We work together, we all win. The next thing we wanted to make sure is that we wanted to introduce to you the grant management team. I asked Ms. Capel and Ms. Kim Ortiz just to come forward. I was gonna say that it was a pleasure working with the City of Tuskegee, working with the mayor and everybody, working with Tuskegee University, giving that initial groundwork to get the ball rolling. And I wanted to make sure that you actually see, you know, we worked along with the mayor and the city towards pulling together, and also give just a few minutes just to have the words, because that narrative was very intense, that budget, but we did sleepless nights to make sure that everything actually got in. And I serve as a senior consultant for the company TriStats, and we have project consultant and Miss Everything over here, and then we have Ms. Kim Ortiz, that's our community development coordinator for the City of Tuskegee. So as we move forward, we're just looking to make things happen and just continue to support the growth of Macon County and the surrounding Black Belt.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, William, and again, thank you so much, Mayor Haygood, for giving us this opportunity to work with you shoulder to shoulder, and Kim, shoulder to shoulder every day to put together the application. We're thrilled when we were on one of our initial webinars with HHS, and we had a chance to look at the map and to see the fact that Tuskegee, the City of Tuskegee, is one of only 3 sites in the state of Alabama that received grants, and we were talking about a $3 million grant. That's not just birdseed, that's a lot of money, and it's going to give us a lot of opportunity. And then to look at the national map, and again to know that Tuskegee is counted in that number in terms of those who receive the funding. So we're certainly excited about what these funds can do. We're looking forward to going into our 5 partner counties to work with all of the partners who are in the room, and even those who are not able to make it today, to ensure that we do increase and improve our health literacy in our Black Belt, and to ensure that our citizens are as healthy as they can be, especially in light of the continuous turn of events with respect to COVID-19. So thank you, all of our partners. Thank you sincerely. We're just getting started, and we're going to do great things. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I would like to say thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you, Mayor Haygood. Thank you, TriStats. Thank you to all of our partners for being here this morning. We really appreciate you working with us. We're very excited about this outreach opportunity, being able to work with our different communities, our surrounding communities, and being able to increase health literacy, information about COVID-19, and increasing our vaccination rates. We certainly look forward to working with everyone. We thank Tuskegee University for working with us, Alabama Conference of Black Mayors. We certainly appreciate all of our partners, our Macon County Commission, Tuskegee Area Health Education Center, Tuskegee Cooperative Extension, of course, our Macon County Health Care Authority. And we are so appreciative of everyone being here and taking part in this collaborative and exciting effort as we reach out to our communities. Good morning again, and I look forward to working with each of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And as we started, we want to make sure we end the same way we started. We want to bring back Mayor Lawrence Haygood to give closing remarks. And what they say, he just gives us those charging orders so we can move forward and make things happen. So come forward, Mayor Haygood, so you can end this and close us out and give us those charging orders and move forward.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Again, as has been said so many times, we thank all of our partners for being here. I want to see if you want to make any comments from the governor's office, Ms. Smiles.
Sure. Let me
Yeah, Ms. Welcome to get from the governor's office,
Thank you, Mayor, and to all the partners here.
Good morning. It is such an honor to be here on behalf of the governor and the governor's office of minority affairs. What a great opportunity for us to partner with such a wealth of knowledge of people here in this room this morning. You know, I saw a commercial where it said the mask is for me, but the shots is for everybody. So if we could get that message to resonate in our communities that this mask that we wear every day is to protect us, but the shots is to protect everyone. That's a message that we can resonate to everyone in our communities, to our families, to our friends, and to those who are not our friends, even our enemies. You know, we're just looking at an opportunity to make Alabama at the top and not the bottom. You know, we're at the bottom of so many spectrums when it comes to math, science, but when it comes to our health, we should be number one, because our health is the most important thing that God has given us. And if we don't take care of ourselves, who is to take care of us? That's something we can do all by ourselves. Drink water, take care of yourself, and get the shots. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. If we had to pay for it, Lord forbid how much we would have to pay for the shot, but it's free. So let's, you know, go out and tell our friends, tell our neighbors, that, you know, whatever you hear in the media, whatever you hear from your neighbors or your friends, take the shot and you be the evidence of whether it worked or not. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Smiley, and thank the governor's office for their continued participation. I say to people all the time, representing also the Alabama League of Municipalities as the vice president this year, we have to work together regardless of location, regardless of party. Our effort is to strengthen Alabama, so we want to thank the governor's office for being here in support of that. I'd like to recognize Mr. John McGowan from one of our adjacent counties, Commissioner McGowan, former mayor. Would you stand, please? We recognize you. Very fine. Thanks for being here, Commissioner McGowan. I'd also like to recognize Ms. Deborah Love, who's here with us today. She'll be working with us on EPA grant the City of Tuskegee received a $300,000 EPA grant to do some cleanup in the City of Tuskegee. So thank you, Ms. Love, for working with us and your team. Are there any other questions you'd like to take this time? Mrs. Scott, Ms. Capel, any of our staff? Any other comments or questions? And again, particularly thank Congresswoman Terry Sewell's office. She does so many things, as the president said. We're in the second congressional district. The third congressional district. Congressman Sewell is 7th congressional district, which includes a number of black-led counties that are adjacent to us that we'll be serving. So we thank them for their response. One of the things I can say about Congresswoman Sewell, when something has come up, such as the T100, anything that Tuskegee Macon County was working on, she was always there to support it. She didn't have to be our congressperson, but she's a congressperson to support what's going on in our community. And we thank her for that, and in support of Tuskegee University and all HBCUs. So it's a great day in the City of Tuskegee and all of Macon County. Yes, we're smiling all the way today, but we've got a lot to be thankful for. And we look forward to continuing to work with all of you. And are there any other questions before we take a break here? Okay. Thank you all for coming, and you're welcome to stay around tonight. We've got a lot of work to do, so you can join in and help us out. I'd like to thank our clerk and our CFO, Ms. Williams. We'll be working with them on the grant. We got some things to sit down with our clerk to work out, and our CFO to outline this. Somebody asked me about distributions earlier. All that's going to be laid out in good order, so we look forward to that. So we thank our staff and their support and everyone else who's here. Again, if nothing else, have a blessed day. Again, welcome to Tuskegee, and I look forward to you coming